My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. We got some news and oh boy, it's pretty crazy. Hello everyone, so before we continue with this video, I want to mention to please check out our review of Zyphoid Excalibur. It is an optional way to support the channel. Quickly just to explain, video was sponsored, we were supplied footage, I gave the narration on it, I still gave my thoughts in the review, and it's still as normal as a review as you would see on this channel, but make sure to check it out, please, you know, everything explained in comments. Moving on, subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. We got a lot of news to go over, so I want to get into it, so let's get started. Now, the first one was this is kind of interesting. So there is these, this release is like the end of August, and if you recall in the weekend review, we did report on this from our source that has not been wrong. There's like this cyber launcher thing going on. So basically what it is, and by the way, shout out to Mo from the WBO or Kyo. Very much thankful for all the translation help and helping me get through any of the information. So shout out to the World Beyblade organization. But Grip and Launcher and the Custom Bay Launcher Set Cyber Edition. And that's like the, what was the thing? The Carabiner or whatever it is. There's a black and green and like a white and, well, it's like a specific shade of green, so someone's gonna comment the shade of green because I'm still not 100% looking at it. I think it looks okay. It's like whatever, I guess, you know. I mean, it would have been nice if there was anime launchers. Well, actually, they can't really. No, they could have done Basara or something. It's okay, I guess, or maybe like a Hello Kitty theme. Maybe that would have been cool. But regardless, we're gonna go over to the part by part. So, all right, so we've got the Achilles core. So with the Achilles core, this is actually our third dual spin core. It's fitted with like a BU lock. What is it, like 2 BU locks or whatever on the thing? No mention of teeth or anything like that, so kind of going in blind. And now what we're gonna see is actually the ship by itself. So as far as my thoughts on the actual design, I do think in general Burst is a little over-designed for how it looks like visually. The silver looks okay, but the more I think about it, I think in this case, even though I'm not a fan of the overuse of gold maybe could have fit a little bit better. Hopefully it has good teeth. I think all of balance types have been cursed to have kind of mediocre teeth. So let's hope it breaks the curse. I'm gonna be honest, it should just have at least, just have the teeth like GT Achilles. I will take that. And moving on from there, we have got our blade, which is Zest. So Zest has a description that we're gonna be going over, and I'll show the image of the bay here. So with Zest, right? So first of all, there's the attachments that go with it, and it is a dual spin, but let me go over the description that it says. It's a thin tube blade with a large sword and a shield that cuts through the air and has high mobility. Dual rotation, can change mode and change direction with the special part Zest sword ability. I'm just like raw Google Translate, whatever, but yeah, so you get your attack, you get your stamina, you get like the base whatever, and like there's so many combinations that you can do. Hopefully it's good. The shape looks all right, you know. I'm not really hating the shape all that much, to be honest. And now I want to move to this, which is probably the best and funniest part of the thing, because the disc's name is illegal. I wish I was making it up. It sounds so silly. So the DB disc that supports low mode, a disc that has a perfect circular shape and an outer center of gravity that raises the rotational force of the bay to an absurd level. So you're probably gonna see an image of the disc like by itself. So this disc is called illegal. So by its very name definition, it's gotta get banned. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. If that disc is not banned when it releases, then it is not making sense for the namesake. Like, I find it hilarious that it's actually just called illegal. As far as my thoughts on it, like, I don't know, I hope it's, I mean, I can basically say that for all of it. Similar to the Fortress situation, which Fortress was kind of like a Diet Giga in the sense. I mean, if it's, I guess it's supposed to really have more outward weight distribution. It has like giant gaps and everything, and it looks like if Ring was a DB disc, I mean, it's probably gonna be good. How good? I have no idea. I don't know if it's gonna be better than Over. If it's heavier than Over, maybe. If it's a bigger and wider circle, I mean, they gotta make the disc broken if they're gonna call it illegal. If not, like, that's just a disappointment. Am I wrong or no? Okay, moving on from there, Quattro Dash. So I think this was like one that I also wanted. I'm okay with the color scheme. The color is actually the same color they used on the Chose Spriggan Zeta, kind of like this marble-ish red. Looks okay. Big benefit to this, for starters, for attack mode, you don't have to really worry about bursting. And also, in general, you don't have to worry about bursting because it's a dash driver. If I had to rank the modes, it's probably going to go defense because of its high stamina, attack, and then after stamina balance, whatever. Really just attack and defense is what I like to use with it. So, I mean, hey, pretty cool, I guess. It feels so weird because this should be on a Spriggan evolution, not an Achilles. I mean, I would have... So what, if we get another Spriggan MBU, is that Spriggan going to have like metal high extend plus dash? Or they just be metal high extend plus, I guess. That would be funny, actually. I would take that. So they just be stealing from each other. Then after the one that it's not really negative or not really that much of a positive, just kind of like, cool, I guess. Metal Never. So I like the colors on this one, actually. This is gonna really go nice with the Cyclone that I have. Metal locks, and this has the updated metal cap, so don't worry about teeth wear. They're kind of just on par with the regular driver, if not maybe slightly worse, depends on what it is. Never as a driver by itself is a solid driver, so cool, I guess. And I think the important thing to realize is the context, because obviously, like, everyone imports it, right? You know, you know what I mean? Like, people who watch the video know, like, if you're at home, you probably import the bays, right? But the thing is that for us, it's kind of whatever. Probably for Japan, it's a little bit different because in Japan, there's 5G, right? So probably Metal Never, it makes sense for that release, for why they did it. I'm also kind of just like, cool, I guess. So I think overall, is that it? Nope, A-Gear. Okay, now A-Gear is a little bit weird. So first of all, A-Gear only works with the Divine Blade, which, okay, but it kind of limits what we can do, I guess. So it is pure plastic. By adding the blade to the bottom of the blade, you either have two modes. You either have it 3-bladed mode, or you can have it 6-bladed for defense. So this is kind of cool, and the reason why I say kind of is because I still don't know if this will really help Divine. I don't really see how unless somehow it does. I think the issue was how the gear is placed, so if you know what I mean, like how the F gear is exposed on Dynamite works because it makes a really good round shape. On the other ones, they just did it cursed. I mean, hopefully it does something. I'm not really that interested in A gear. And you know I give my honest thoughts in the videos, right? I'm giving my honest thoughts, so I'm not here to like, whatever, right? So, kind of whatever on the A gear. Oh god, almost forgot, 4. So with the 4 armor, maybe I'm wrong, but it reminds me so much of Retsu. I don't know why. I think just the kind of the design of the thing. I mean, you can guess why it's called 4. Hopefully it's got like comparable weight to 0 or something, or 10 or whatever, and it's good. It's nice to see actually a new armor and actually a different shape, kind of. I mean, there's only so much variation you can do with the armors and everything, so I mean, they're bound to kind of be similar. Aside from that, nothing else. All right. Final thoughts on ZEST Achilles. Not a fan of the name. Seems promising. We still have a lot to see of the release. Like, we need to wait. I'm probably next week, maybe we see the video or something to showcase it. I really need to see, and even then, it's probably going to be kind of just until I physically get in my hand. It seems promising. So trying to go off what I know, like objective for the thing. So if you want Quattro Dash and you want a Metal Never, then there's value there. I think overall it's fine, right? Like for the Astral set, like I know that it's different for what they have, and I also have to mention this because at the end. So yes, there's Hollow Ragnarok, whatever. Not a fan. They should have either given it Lucifer, Lucifer 2, a double chassis, or Greatest Raphael or something. But, you know, like the Spriggan thing came with like Metal Survive, and like the Blitz was nice, but like the Metal Survive I don't really care about. They could have taken it out. Like even the Wave Dash was kind of like eh. So overall, I'm still sticking to my 8 out of 10. I think I'm being pretty fair on this one. And I also want to mention, right, we have a store where we have a pre-order for ZEST Achilles. It is an optional way to support the channel. So I do appreciate any support regardless. And ending off, what do you think of the new Achilles? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Still waiting? Let me know your thoughts. I'm okay with it. Seems all right. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Mo from the WBO, or Keel. And that'll be it for now. Have an awesome and amazing day, and bye.